You're watching SkullsandBones.com, and it's the Metal Nurse here at NAMM 2009.
When I get these sights, and they're all stuck in my head. I hear these voices and they keep on talking all over again. Crazy,
This is the Metal Nurse. We're here at Washburn Guitars at NAMM, and I'm here with the evil twin, Nick Catanese. Can you tell me what's going on with you?
Oh man, I'm just walking around kind of just mortified with all the people and just how crazy. But did a jam at Dean Markley, and I'm going to sign with George Lynch here in about 10-15 minutes, which is kind of cool for me because it's George. You know, and Skulls and Bones, you know, he's got the Mr. Scary thing going, so that's that, see? So it all ties in.
So there's some rumors going on that you might be playing somewhere later, or playing with a special group?
Yes, Speed X, my brand new project. We're playing with Alice Cooper tomorrow night at the Hilton, and it's through Coffin Cases and Fuchs amps. So everybody try to come down. This is our second show. So the first one we played was in Atlanta, and it went really good. So this is it'll be fun. You know, playing with Alice Cooper. So yeah.
What would you say was the first band that got you into music, or started you playing?
VH, Van Halen, baby. That was it. I mean, well, you know, as a guitar player too, like the first time I heard Eruption, it was it. I was like, I need to know how he played that. Like, well, not even how he played it. What was that? What was that tapping? What you know? How did like all the effects, and it was just curiosity after that, and it was that was the start. That was the starting. Well, it was them and Kiss.
There you go.
My very first 3 albums I ever got when I was a kid was Kiss Alive 1, Ted Nugent Weekend Warriors, and Queen Day at the Races. Those were my first 3 albums ever. So that was.
Did you see Gene? He was here yesterday at Starbucks. I hung out with him.
I saw him as I was walking in, but I was being pulled because I had to sign, and I saw him and Nick and Shannon, and I'm like, but I did get to sign with Paul Stanley here, and the thing that was cool about it is Paul's son Evan is a Black Label fan. So I'm sitting here looking at Paul like freaked out, and Evan is a fan of. So it was like this circle of like, you know.
So you still get that way as being a musician and being signed. You still get like a kid around certain bands.
Like nervous, like get sweaty, just like I'm like, well, you know, I mean that's the thing. It's like, you know, if you lose, you know, being a fan of music, that's where you find the true blue people like Dimebag. Dimebag was a fan of music. He was a fan of you know, of Zach, of Black. I mean, he had a tattoo of Black Label on his arm. I mean, actually got laid to rest in his vest. So I mean, so that's that. You know, I think that's when you meet people and you see that you know, they're fans. They respect you. You know, you get that handshake, not the half-assed handshake. You get the full-on job, and I think, you know, there's a lot more people that way, and it's nice. Yeah.
Playing with Zach Wilde, like how did that even come apart? You know, how did that start? Email.
Yeah, I actually quit. I quit a band that I was in Pittsburgh, and I was going to go to computer school. I was going to quit music altogether, and I saw Zach's email address in Metal Edge magazine, and Zach was always one of my heroes. And as a joke, I mean, Zach's never played with another guitarist, ever. And I said, if you ever need a guitar player, let me know. And he emailed back and said, I do, for this acoustic run for Book of Shadows. I sent him a picture and a tape, and that was 1996, and like 2009, we're still together. So it's a long history, man. Yeah.
For me, the reason I look like this is because I feel like music is medicine.
There you go.
You know,
Yeah.
I guess there's times where something you go in your life and you can put on a song and it changes everything. What would you say music means to you?
Probably just life. I mean, you know, it's like you can put on a song that makes you you know, feel happy, sad, you know, whatever mood you're in. There's a band that you can put on and makes you get through something, you know. And the biggest honor for me is when people that are in Iraq. I mean, I get soldiers that are like, I have Black Label in this ear, and I have our squadron in this ear, and that like we're getting them through the war, and it's like we could be the last thing they hear, you know, and that to me is the huge. It's just an honor, you know. But yeah, I think, you know, I mean, music's life. Yeah.
So you heard it first here at Washburn with Nick Catanese, the Evil Twin.
You heard this at skullsandbones.com.